Ooh, Hunter, alright. So we're playing this Handlock list. Um, the deck has been kind of revised quite a bit, actually, from playing it for a little while. Um, Table flip's probably always a keep against a Hunter. Or we just get double eradication, okay. I mean, that does it too. But there was a list I was running that was running like all three of the giants, and it was kind of, what was the word? Clunky, I guess. There'd be times when you're able to like drop down like all three giants if everything went well, but there's also a lot of times where you just were just sitting with the hand and not doing much, unfortunately. But this is the most revised list. It actually looks very similar to how like the old Handlock kind of looks, except, you know, with a lot of new cards. But same idea, you know, you just tap, tap, tap. You have table flip to answer the aggro boards. You have the big giants with the forge. You also have Dark Alley Pact for the big hands. And then in game to resummon up whatever you get from the Dark Alley Pact. And I guess technically it sums up Sargeras too, but doesn't have the portal. But the stats are really cool, I guess, right? You also got the demon from the Symphony of Sin as well. And yeah, I mean, not too bad. Ziliak's the one that we play is one that like has rush and taunt and all that stuff. And then also costs one less for everything on their board. So, you know, if they have a board developed, you kind of have a card that could kind of, you know, get back or allow you to, you know, get into that position again. I'm curious if they play towards the table flip. We could also wait a turn and we could just do this and tap. We safe to say that they're going to probably play more into the board, so table flip will just be the answer. Let's draw us a card and, you know, we get to restore HP, which I don't think is terrible. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty slow turn. We can honestly just drop this down and just chill, or we could tap, honestly. We go like Symphony next turn, maybe? I really just think like table flips is really just going to answer the board next turn. We could be patient. Doing this, he might play into it, and then we just don't have a 7/7 with taunt anymore that could be played to Forge Wills. Honestly, this is not terrible. Yeah, that was discovered. Yeah, and this is the only beast here, so it's not like you could buff up the board and, you know, beat us down with a bunch of like keyworded, you know, beast or something like that. So this could be slowed down. This could also make him play more into the board. Could, you know, bait a table flip basically. Which honestly, I'd be okay with that. Honestly, Symphony of Sin would be not terrible either. We could nuke the board or get some up with 6/6 with taunt, and that'll make our endgame active, which I'm still like up and down with if I like in-game or not, because there's so many times when I draw all the demon stuff and then never see in-game, or it's vice versa. And I feel like that's really a flux card, because like there's times when like, wow, this card seems broken for 2 mana, but there's times when I'm like, I don't have a demon and I wasted 2 mana, you know, thinking that I played something. But judging by that play, him doing that doesn't have much else, which is good for us. So we could honestly go for Symphony here in this turn. Maybe go for something a little bit more high value. Drain Soul is fine to see. Ice Trap is active now, right? So I guess this could be Ice Trap. Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. I still better check for it than not, I think, but that's fine. 3/4 is kind of annoying to deal with, but table flip will be pretty nice to see here. Anyway, I guess we could have checked with like a Drain Soul or something, or even like Eradication, but I'm really not scared at this board at all. Especially as a Warlock, we have to file. Double Eradication, table flip. It's gonna be a long game, so might as well, you know, play it a little bit more towards the value, because I'm sure we're gonna win this matchup. Especially after them investing in this board now, which is great for us, because now we can just actually go from there. Oh, but him trading makes it much easier for me then. Forge Wills is nice to see too, actually. So we can actually just chill. Do a play like that. We'll draw a card next turn. We'll have the Mountain Giant ready. We could actually tap and play Mountain Giant if we wanted to. And then go for Forge of Wills onto it, and we'll have 2 8/8s. Camouflage mount, okay. Okay, I mean, he didn't get any broken effects there. I mean, stealth is kind of mid for him, but... And there's also a Dark Alley pack. That's cool. So, like I said, I think I want to tap into this. Go ahead and get to the big guy, get those stats off the board. We have Dark Alley packed. You know, we'll be fine. Like I said, table flip will always be an option as well. There might be a magic way to pull, you know, lethal. Like 7, he has 7 on the board. Very possible if you get some like stat buffs in Wind Fury, it's very possible for him to have lethal. Ball of Spiders does not indicate that though, especially with only 4 mana left over. We could go for table flip next turn, I think. Oh, he trades. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could see a trade being... Makes sense there. That's okay. Sargeras is cool as well. Let's see. Tail flip doesn't hit our board, right? Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, so let's do this first, because I know we're going to do this. We'll do that. 8/8 taunt's very scary for him to deal with. We'll also have double Forge Wills next turn if we really wanted to like make a play like that happen. But I could also see Sargeras just being played here because this is probably not Highlander. I don't think it is. So we can maybe safely play Sargeras before they play at Reno. But there is a possibility, you know. This is a Highlander list. I have seen some Highlander hunters come around here sometimes, but not to an extreme extent. I've only seen like, I think 3. And they're all the same list. And all different players too. I don't recall them being the same guy. Oh. Okay. Yeah, adds a lackey, right? Oh, add a combo card. Okay. Oh, he runs that in the deck. This actually might be a Highlander list. Well, I guess we could have saved the table flip there, but I mean, we have a board here. It's not like he's gonna have to trade into it. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, he's spending resources to trade into our stuff, so that's more than happy for me, I think. Another Dark Alley pact. Honestly, I'm okay with Sargeras here. I'm going for the taunt, I think. I like the booty on this a little bit more than the 7 costs, and we just do this. We'll have the taunts. It's kind of hard to get through them. I mean, he does have the rush guy, which we didn't deal with, but they're only going to have rush. They're not going to be able to hit our face at all, so we're still going to be in a safe position. And I mean, I doubt he's going to be able to kill Sargeras plus the double taunts here, so that means we're going to be able to suck everything back into the portal. So whatever board he develops really just falls short in the first place, unless he has King Crush here, which, or King Plush, which, you know, might be possible. He's going to send all this back in the deck, but it's also going to affect his board too. Oh, he does have it. Yeah, but I mean, he doesn't have an answer for... Oh, it doesn't send those up. Okay. Well, that's cool to know. That interaction. I mean, we could just do that. Dump the nether guys. Can I burn the 6 top cards? I'd like that, actually. Actually, the HP is a little bit more important here. And I mean, that's just solidified. I mean, if his King Crush had 1 attack, I think he would have been in a situation where he'd been really, really well off. I mean, we do have, you know, Drain Soul and Eradication to get some HP back, but like, That would have slowed us down quite a bit. I guess it doesn't send the portal away either, so we'll always have the 3/4 taunts to summon up afterwards, and we have the Dark Alley Pact to follow up plus Forge of Wills, so yeah, that was just going to be a game where he wasn't going to be able to do anything with it. All right, Shaman. I think we definitely want to see the Dark Alley Pact here. Honestly, I don't want to draw into these. I'm kind of tempted for these, though. This could be an OTK Shaman, which there's very high potential that they could do really well against us. And also, here's the Silax I was talking about. This is the one that I decided to go with this list. You can also go for the one that, like, you know, summons a copy of itself and, you know, with, like, you know, taunt, lifesteal, and all that other stuff. I guess this has that one, but, you know, it's just the extra copy. It costs more mana for that. Well, I guess it's the same. It's 9 mana for it. That's a nice little curve he has there. Okay. Nice seeing that too. We'll just tap. We do have the Dark Alley Pact and the Mountain Giant, so that's quite a bit of stats early on. Oh, a Lightning Reflex throughout the gate. This might be Highlander, actually. Wand Maker and Armor Vendor. Pop-Up Book. I mean, that was discovered, though, but... Pop-Up Book is such a strong card. Playing against, like playing as a Paladin player against a Shaman and them getting multiple Pop-Up Books and all the taunts are just hard to deal with. Because, like, Paladin doesn't run Keeper Strength anymore unless you're running a, what's it called? Like a Highlander Paladin or, like, some type of, like, mid-range Paladin. Okay. I guess that's a fine play. I am just going to go for the Dark Alley Pact here. Eradication is also an option too, but I kind of like this option too. Because also it's a demon, and so if we top deck our drain or our in-game, that also sums up a really big demon for us.
You surprise me. How unusual.
Okay, so this is Highlander. Good to know. Yeah, digging straight down. Yeah, I kind of assumed it was. I mean, the Wand Maker, Armor Vendor, Lightning Reflexes, that all kind of pointed towards that. Eradication's really good right now. We're not going to tap here. We're going to pass, and then next turn we could do Mountain Giant if we wanted to. Oh, that might kind of change my play. The Needle Rock Totem is kind of not that great for us. Well, that just solves that problem, top picking that. I was really tempted just to Drain Soul it, but we have the Forge of Wills and the Mountain Giant combo, so we're just going to do that easy trade right there. Enter that draw. I mean, we have Ziliax, Anubis, Mortal Coil, Siphon Soul, and Twisting Nether. I do like that Twisting Nether now removes locations. I think that's a lovely change. Okay. I mean, that's not lovely. Cool. I mean, I think it's a simple, just this Siphon Soul. Clear that. We could also go for a safe tap here too. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And there's the in-game Speak the Devil. So if we wanted to, we could, you know, we'll draw to 10. We could also drop down this, the Mountain Giant. This will be active next turn, right? Actually, we'll go for Dark Alley Pact and this, and then we can also go for in-game. That's a lot of stats. We should have enough mana to do that. Okay. Wait, is that another... What was that discovered? From Wand Maker. Oh, that was a really nasty discovery from Wand Maker. Wand Maker's such a strong card, too. Like, seeing Wand Maker back in the course, that's really cool, honestly. That's good. Oh, it doesn't summon on that side. It's good to know. Could also play this as well. Not actually terrible because it's HP back. But also, I'm okay with tapping and just playing endgame. Or we could drain soul in endgame. Save this charge for another turn if we want to tap. Honestly, I'm okay doing that as well. Endgame's going to be another 9/9. That's a lot of stats right there for him to deal with. And then, you know, there's potential to have lethal with like this with the plus 6/6 and a monstrous form. So there is a lot of opportunity with that I think is worth going for. There's also a top deck into Leroy Jenkins that could be very, you know, useful as well with monstrous form. So a lot of opportunity. You could still have X. You could still have Reno. Okay. I mean, Glowworm's kind of cool. Gives them all a random effect, but pop up book, that's fine. Defile here will be perfect. We'll go for a Defile first, because I really don't care about dealing 6 damage to everything, because I want my board to stay alive. So Defile is going to clear everything. It's not going to, yeah, clear our board like I thought. Do that. I get a stat boost. No, we don't. I'm okay with the... Actually, let's go for the movement of pride. That's fine. I'm going to do it here so this has a higher chance of living. Actually, did I miss lethal? I missed lethal. Yeah. I should have went for the 6 HP. Yeah, I should have went for the 6 HP. I definitely forgot that we had lethal. Yeah. I was thinking because I'm like, oh wait, we're at 24 HP, don't need the HP back. But I'm like, oh wait, I forget it actually deals the damage, so... Yeah, then we put ourselves in a situation where we're not going to win next turn. Yeah, that's my mistake, really. Because now we have an awkward hand where now we're not going to really be getting a lot of value from it. We should have just went for the 6 HP. Yeah, I mean, you learn. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't put 2 and 2 together with that. I guess I didn't do the math because I'm like, oh, he did have armor. I might not have lethal, but I mean, 9 times 3 is 27. I should have just put it together as lethal. Okay, shutter block. Cool. Wow, he's really over here punishing me for making that mistake. Now and then it bites me back and then we draw it. That's lovely. Yeah, we could actually go for Loken here and we could actually have a high chance of getting Sargeras from it. Because now we know that we have Sargeras here. So we just have to wait for the Reno to come down before we play Sargeras because I really want the value from the portal. That's really what's going to help us win this game. Through it. Random Shroom's Debate, that's fine actually. 30 rat. Okay, that's fine. I'd say Sargeras pull would have been really terrible. Okay, Sir Finley, that's fine. It's not the end of the world with that. We do still have all of our other movements in the deck too, and those will be pretty impactful too for him, especially this late in the game too. I mean, getting the movement of NV2 would have been quite a bit there. Reverberations doesn't really do much for us. How do I want to do this? We could just play Silly Axe first. I'm going to tap 2. Monstrous Form is fine. I could table flip this, is all good. Yeah, I mean, we'll just do that. That's fine. We'll save this charge for Forge of Wills for Sargeras when that time comes. But we'll just chill. Oh, I should have attacked with the tiny fins here. He deals 20 damage to that. That's okay, I guess. Yeah, missing on damage here. That was kind of important. Moving a Sloth is not terrible, actually. Oh, reverb that. We don't have... I mean, we can just deal 3 to it. I actually don't want to tap anymore because I don't want to start fatiguing before he does. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, there's Reno. That's what I'm happy to see. Okay, it does suck that we lose our location, but this is the biggest thing here is actually having this. I want to tap because I want to see the movement of Envy here, but I'm just okay chilling, I think. Yeah, this game could have ended a lot sooner. If I just picked, you know, Movement of Desire, this game would have been over 5 minutes ago. Unfortunately, we're sitting here playing through this. I don't know what he plays in the ETC. Oh, and that makes us lose the game. Do we have a way of bouncing that back? I actually don't know. Dr. Holiday's not terrible to burn. Same thing with Ignis. That's awesome. Does this summon up the 6/6s? Yeah, it doesn't work that way. Yeah, it sucks, but it's fine. 30 out from the ETC. Man, if I did not make that mistake, we would have had the game in the bag. We would have won. Yeah, not getting the summon from that's terrible. Especially because like we waited for the Reno. The ETC and the Dirty Rat was just unfortunate. We're just tapping away at this so we could have a body that could attack at some point. We will have Movement of Gluttony with Leroy Jenkins plus this, so that is opportunity for lethal. So that's just something that I'm kind of playing towards next, I guess, right? I guess we're tapping. That is a cool top deck. Okay, we got stats there. So there's potential for, you know, maybe lethal. There is a chance he could have a lot of damage. There could be a spell that could do something to us, right? If we top deck Leroy, we have lethal, I believe. Light Bomb was a lovely discovery for him, I guess. Good lord. Oh, endgame's really cool here. Oh, it sums up to that. That's unfortunate. Man, I'm just getting punished right now for making that misplay. That's unfortunate. Oh, I mean, Burrow Buster does get the Murloc. I'm curious if he's going to play it. Natural Bullet. He discovered from that? Okay. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, not the best play doing this, I don't think. I mean, he probably has lethal, right? Can't draw, can't tap. So I guess we're waiting. No lightning bolt. Pop-up book. Okay. And then we draw into Leroy. Of course we do. The punish.
I am out of cards.
That's so unfortunate, man. If I had just picked the right movement there, we would have won this game. And that's why you do math before you make a decision there. I didn't think I'd lethal, but yeah, that was my bad.